Olá pessoal, bem-vindos a mais um vídeo do Last Judgment. Daqui que fala o João Pedro. No último episódio resolvemos um caso ali na escola que era um professor raivoso.
Really, guys?
Ora, vamos ter que ir até à cena do crime, que o Chuno ficou de investigar onde é que era, onde é que tinham encontrado o corpo do tal Mikoshiba. E por acaso ainda não fomos a nenhuma loja, pessoal. No primeiro íamos a muitas. Vamos aqui ver o que é que temos.
いらっしゃいませ。
Ah, é só comida.
ありがとうございました。
Ah, é só comida, não interessa nada, bora. Oi, então até comprar uma coisita, pera.
いらっしゃいませ。 ありがとうございました。
Que é este?
Excuse me.
Vou ter que subir.
Suspicious. What the? Hey. What the?
Talvez aqui. Vamos ter que fazer parkour para lá chegar.
What the?
Ah, ok. Já sei. Uou! Virou só Pérsia isto, oh caralho. Deixa-me só aqui apanhar este item. Ok, isto virou mesmo Prince of Pérsia, bolas. aqui para onde? Ok. Tá. Aí vai. Aqui, por aqui. Entra.
Hello? Anybody here? Coming through.
Aqui foi o tal onde o tal microchip faleceu.
There's gotta
Ou
be
foi
some
encontrado.
clues that'll give me that. Huh? Are these burn marks?
E formam uma seta, não sei se vocês já repararam. Vou formar uma seta, não sei se vocês já repararam.
Suspicious. What the? Hey. Suspicious.
Ele estava aqui.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Hey, I heard something. Who's there? State your name and purpose.
Well...
Get some backup over here.
Hey, now, wait a second. Can we maybe talk this out?
Put your hands up and turn around. Who are you and what were you up to? Takayuki Yagami. The Yagami Detective Agency.
Yeah, in Kamurocho.
Weren't you the guy at Serio yesterday? I could
Yep.
have sworn I saw your face there.
Pois era esse.
Huh? Maybe.
The name's Watanabe. Kanagawa PD Division 1. Charmed, I'm sure.
Detetive, polícia.
This fella here is Sakurai.
Sup?
So, you think barging into a crime scene was a real bright idea?
What? I thought you guys were done here. I
Figured I could take a look around. What?
You wouldn't happen to be working with Genda Law, would you?
Huh?
You hear on Shirosaki-sensei's business? Saori Shirosaki, right? The grouchy one.
Okay, how'd you know?
Well, it started when Miko Shiba's body turned up. Once our investigation kicked off, we found out about that pervert cop in Tokyo. Seems he knew where the body would be. But when we went to go see him, HQ pumped the brakes. They said no interviews on this one. Much to our amusement, we ended up being directed to Shirosaki, Perv's lawyer.
Eu era pessoal.
So being that Genda Law office is in Kamurocho, and you're a Kamurocho detective working your case, that means either the two of you are connected, or I'm really losing my touch.
Com a Saori, claro.
Well, you've certainly got my number. Now that you know, how about taking these cuffs off?
Smooth, but the jury's still out on you, pal. First, you got any thoughts on all that?
On anything specific?
The part about HQ locking us out of interviewing a Hara, smart guy. Here we are with a material witness who it turns out knew about a corpse rotting away for 2 months. And those Tokyo chuckleheads just shut us out. Balls even for those tight asses.
O Watanabe? É lá, és familiar da Yuri ou que tu?
Hara was Tokyo PD, so wouldn't they want to protect him? They probably want it handled discreetly.
Nah, if only it were that simple. This isn't about protection. They get burnt real bad if they tried to bury this shit under the rug. Besides, not only is this cop a nasty creep, he's got ties to a fucking murder. Another prefecture blows the lid on that, the top brass may as well kiss their jobs goodbye. Heads would roll. They've got to wash the shit stains off their laundry to keep their asses clean.
Yeah, I could see how that makes sense.
Anyway, so HQ told us their boys would look into Ehara. What we had to do was hand them our notes on the murder. Can you believe that crap? Like hell we're gonna bend over for them. But look where that's got us. Now nobody's interrogated Ehara.
Are Kanagawa and Tokyo PD really fighting over who gets the credit? Don't tell me they're that petty.
Like you wouldn't believe. Well, the higher-ups play intel hoarding games. Ehara is just sitting pretty. Shit. The cop's supposed to be chasing down the perps. Instead, here I am with my hands tied, bitching to a PI.
So I'm your therapist now.
I was gonna take you down to the station and put the squeeze on you. But if you're a half-decent detective, maybe we could collaborate.
Oh yeah?
I mean, you came all the way from Kamurocho to sniff around here, right? I highly doubt you found much. But tell me something I don't know and maybe the cuffs will fall off.
You proposing a deal?
Depends on if what you've got is worth making.
Okay. How about this?
What the hell?
Hiro Mikoshiba. Was this taken here? Right before he died?
Where did you get this? What kind of shit you trying to pull?
I could tell you better with the cuffs off.
You're craftier than I thought. Fine, let him loose. Alright, let me get this straight. Right before you met up with this Seiryo High teacher, a strange woman showed up with this photo.
Yeah. I couldn't get a good look at her. But it seems whatever threat she made worked. Sawa-sensei wouldn't say a thing after that.
Saw was the one who supervised Mikoshiba for his student teaching program.
I know that. So, this woman you're talking about must have had it in with the culprits. You know, they were working in a group.
That's quite a revelation. What makes you so sure about that?
Sakurai, show him the photo of the body. And spare me the protocol lecture. I'm sick of this going nowhere. If Hotshot here is gonna look into a horror for us, we may as well take advantage of it.
You're the boss, Nabe-san.
Foi o que a gente encontrou no início do jogo, a gente o viu assim.
Miko Shiba was last seen alive 2 months ago, October 7th, 6:30 a.m. He was talking to his mother as he exited their house back in the city. Since there were no other sightings of him, it's likely he was abducted a short ways from his home. This had to be done by vehicle, as common sense dictates. So there must have been at least 2 suspects, a driver and a handler. If it were me, I'd put 3 on the job.
So that's why you figured it was a group effort. Sounds logical to me.
Mm-hmm. Now, according to the autopsy report, they found food in the poor guy's stomach. Based on how digested it was, we can assume he was killed at least an hour after breakfast, putting it around 7:30. And not long after, he was brought here. His throat was slit with a knife. Get all that, Hotshot? And what was our friend Ehara doing at that time? The old perv was walking through Ikebukuro's ticket gates around 7:43 a.m. This was stated in court and corroborated by multiple security tapes.
But if that's true, he couldn't possibly have killed Miko Shiba. It's 30 kilometers between here and Ikebukuro.
Yeah, that's the meat of his alibi. Yet somehow he knew Miko Shiba's body would be discovered 2 months after his arrest, despite being in custody the whole time. So there's no doubt he's connected to the killers. If we can just put the screws to him, he'd squeal. Damn it! Why the hell are we out here working the site if it's already been picked clean?
All right, Nabe-san. Deep breaths.
Yeah. But do you see why we've got to get someone in to talk to Ehara? Hell, beg Shirasaki-sensei for a visit if you have to. HQ can't say squat about his attorney visiting.
Isso tudo.
What you said raises some questions of my own. But the...
Oh yeah? Ask away then.
What was the victim's cause of death? The news called it a massive...
Yep. They slit his throat and let him bleed to death. After tying him to a chair, the killer stood by.
Sounds like you guys have that bit on lockdown, huh?
It's one of the few things we're sure of.
How narrow is the window for Miko Shiba's estimate?
Based on how digested his breakfast was, he was killed somewhere between 7:30 and noon on the morning of October 7th.
Pretty impressed you can narrow it down like that with a 2-month-old corpse.
Yeah, well, the window gets much bigger if we consider the possibility that the killers forced Miko Shiba to eat. At any point after the kidnapping, they could have...
It's possible. All they had to do was make him say what he usually eats.
Good, we're on the same page. Miko Shiba's estimated time of death actually ranges from...
3 weeks? That's a massive gap. Can't we narrow it down further?
The body's just too decomposed to do that. But expand the time frame all you want. Ehara was in custody through the whole thing. So we could...
Right. He spent 2 months behind bars. Hate to think a different crime got him such a strong alibi.
In any case...
Has the murder weapon been found?
No. There were no weapons at the scene. Real shame. be something.
So when you said it was a...
I wouldn't call...
What shape was the body in when it was found?
Full of maggots and decomposing bad. His hands were zip-tied behind the chair, securing him in place. The cause of death was the throat wound, but before that, they really worked him up.
Damn.
They even broke all his fingers. On both hands.
That sounds...
Fucked up, right? We've got some guys checking that angle up.
I noticed the burn marks on the floor.
Somebody lit flares here. The ones that shoot red smoke. It was only a matter of time before the fire department got called, and they're the ones who's pretty obvious. They probably had the timing all worked out with hora, so they could predict the body's discovery for maximum impact.
Exatamente,
That's
a gente
exactly
estava ao
what he
corpo.
did.
What would be the point of that, though?
For all I know.
Doesn't this place...
There is apparently there was a...
I think I'm starting to get the picture here. That should be it.
Tell me.
Sorry, what?
I'm saying you guys were quick. We had barely set foot in Seiryu High, and you already had the run of the place. Hell, you even closed in on that Sawa sensei and got a meeting with her.
I was just lucky to have been there on another case.
Is that right?
Hã? Que são aqueles?
What? What's wrong?
Somebody's spying on us with binoculars.
No shit?
3 men, 30s probably. The one with binoculars is wearing a black jacket. My number's on my card!
Yagami!
Lá vou eu atrás deles.
You won't get away.
Fuck.
Hold up.
Oh, oh.
You won't get away.
Nem pense nisso, pá.
You won't get away. Hold up. Get away from me. Give me a break here. You won't get away.
Na casa é.
Damn, hot shot. You're quick on your feet. So let's hear why this fool had eyes on us.
He claims he just wanted to see the scene for himself.
It's true. Ask the other two guys with me. They'll be here any minute.
So you were here gawking, is that it? Better than busting in like you own the place.
I thought that was water under the bridge.
So, who are you? Why'd you run?
I ran because I saw a cop jump out a window and charge at me. Are you saying you'd stick around if you saw that?
He thinks you're a cop. Should we get you a badge and a hat?
I'd be honored.
You have any ID on you?
Will my license work?
Kake-san, age 30.
What do you do for work?
Oh, I'm just a professional pencil pusher. Biotech, planning and management.
You two pals biologists too?
No, one's an investor and the other's a consultant. We all went to high school together.
Says here you have a Tokyo address. What brings you to Yokohama?
Oh, well, I'm organizing a class reunion in Chinatown. So I came to scope out the location in advance.
This ain't the way to Chinatown, pal.
Oh, we thought since we came all the way to Yokohama, we might as well peek at the crime scene.
Pretty morbid idea, isn't it?
I suppose.
What high school did you all attend?
Kurakawa Academy, a private school in Tokyo. Hey, over here!
We'll need to verify your buddy's identification as well. Nabi-san!
Alright, you jokers are free to go. Guess that settles it. We're just dumbass rubberneckers. Tough break, huh? After all you went through chasing them down.
I don't mind. My motto's to always swing for the fences.
Yeah, well, your strikeout was pretty amusing. The guy who goes down swinging is alright in my book. Now that that's settled, give my regards to Shirosaki-sensei. Hope he gets some dirt on Ihara soon.
Olha mais gajos aqui.
For real? And stay down. Excuse me. Does that mean...
Tem que usar uma coisa buzz. Vamos até lá de táxi, pessoal. Mais rápido. Só espero que não seja o que eu estou a pensar que é.
Enough is enough!
Ai, 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 ai. Tinha que ser.
Well...
Huh? Hey!
Yagamishi!
Yep. Hold on.
O que estavas aqui a fazer? Choro?
I owe you one.
Hey.
Sure.
Huh? Gotcha.
Já sei.
Bingo.
Bingo! Está aqui.
Huh?
Excuse me. Oh.
Vamos passar isto à frente, que isto não interessa.
Hmm? Huh?
É lá! Voltemos à agência, pessoal. Isto foi só um caso secundário que não interessa para a história. Por isso é que eu passei. O carrego no quadrado e ele...
Really, guys? And stay down. Hello?
Yagami-san, do you have a minute? It's Shirazaki.
Oh, I was just about to call you. By the way,
Oh, yes. He's asking me about the harassment case. Apparently he couldn't interview Ahara, so he got us.
want to know why that is? Apparently Tokyo PD suspects Ahara might be... And since they
That
don't...
does make sense.
By the way, when's your next appointment with Ahara?
As soon as we're ready, honestly.
Yeah, it's just... But I'd like to do...
Funny you should say. He said it'd be best to
No
butt
kidding.
in. If that's the case,
Okay.
Yagami-san? It's me, Hoshino. I'm stoked to hear you'll be helping me out tomorrow.
It'd be a huge help if you could walk me through what happened on site.
You got it.
Will do.
Bem pessoal, acho que vamos ficar por aqui. No próximo vídeo vamos continuar e vamos ver o que é que vai ser no próximo episódio. Um abraço a todos, até o próximo vídeo. Subscrevam o canal e ativem o sininho para não perder próximos vídeos desta série e outras séries. Um abraço a todos.